Oh my mother effing goodness. Oh my goodness. I just gotta tell y'all. This is gonna be a good one, y'all. This is gonna be a good one. I cannot believe they getting rid of Melyssa Ford. They getting rid of Melyssa Ford, people. They getting rid of Melyssa Ford. I think her contract is up or something. But Melyssa Ford is gone, guys. Now they just need to get rid of Ice. Let's see what's going on, man. Let's see.
Because there's going to be new casting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. I saw the live.
Who did the line?
She said she'll be up here one day a week.
Who did the line?
You know,
Shit, I don't know about that.
who. You know who. She said it's official. She'll be up here one day a week. She said it on her live.
Are you joking?
I'm dead.
Who are you talking about?
Everybody's pay will remain what it is. Don't be alarmed.
No, that's the problem.
Yeah, on the last episode of the Joe Budden Podcast, the cast would reveal that Joe is bringing a new co-host, and it's going to be a woman. Now, who could that woman be? Well, I think it's pretty
Don't call me
obvious,
white girl.
and we'll get to that a little bit later. But we're going to talk about the possibilities because folks are thinking it's going to be Mona, and there's even this other random that other people are thinking. So let's get to it. First, there's Mona. Now, Mona is the host of Don't Call Me White Girl, and she has been on the show multiple times. And during those shows, the fan base has said, yo, we love Mona. We need her on the show to replace Melyssa Ford. But I actually think I'm not that big of a Mona fan, but hey, if everybody else is, who am I? And on top of that, she also said that her contract with Breakbeat is up and that she would be allowed to be on the show.
When are you a free agent?
She won't say she signed some lifetime 360 contract.
I'm a free agent, like, within, like, literally, like, a couple months. Nah.
She don't know her contract.
Nah,
Crazy.
a couple months.
Plus, there's proximity there. She does a show in Philly, so she could easily do the Joe Budden Podcast once a week. Now, another caveat to why it's likely Mona is that Ice in this episode said that he saw the stream. Now, to me,
I'm kind of liking Ice,
that
though,
means
bro. Like, Ice
it's someone he follows. Now, he doesn't follow Azar Farida, who people think she's the co-host
well done.
of the Truth Podcast with Paul Pierce. And he doesn't follow Corinne Steffens. So to me, that likes he put her in the lead. But how about the other co-host that people think is joining the podcast to replace Melyssa Ford? Corinne Steffens. Now, here's the thing with Corinne Steffens.
I like Corinne, though, on the cool.
Is
I like
she
Corinne.
really going to leave her soft lifestyle that's probably being bankrolled by some rich dude
She still look
or
amazing.
multiple rich dudes to go to the Joe Budden Podcast to be a C or D mic? Besides that, they also probably want to lead their own show. How is Corinne Steffens going to be when she gets dogpiled?
Oh, no.
I don't see it happening. I think that is one that is really far from the truth. I could be wrong. And when she did a podcast last time, she did a couple episodes and immediately gave up, which to me means that she's not really someone who sticks through things.
It's hard to do it by
Then
yourself,
there's
though. She got a lot of
Ashley.
people
Remember
with her. It'll be
Ashley?
easy.
She was on the podcast
continue
not
going
too
on.
long ago, and I thought she was really good. Now, I believe she is the second contender to Mona because she fits the criterion of both being on the pod and also being close to where the podcast records. She also has a resume of podcasting, unlike Corinne Steffens, and she was the A-mic
Sound
of
like
her
you want
show,
Corinne Steffens.
unlike the Azar Farida. I don't believe she's carried a show that has had some level of success on her own, like Mona and Ashley. But I thought she was a good fit too. I thought she was really good on the pod. I thought she was interesting. And like I said, she's probably in the same house that J.R. Smith left her in.
God, that's
So we will see if she is the one to join. I also think she would clash the least with members of the show. Mona, to me, feels more like a, kind of like a Flip. Not as loud, but just like she needs to get her points off. She's an A-mic. She's like a real A-mic. She's not like a collaborative A-mic, but we will see. Last, there's Azar Farida.
I don't know who she is.
Now, Azar is the co-host of the Truth Podcast, but she hasn't appeared on the show before. She hasn't appeared on the Joe Budden Podcast. So I think it's far-fetched for Joe to say, oh, I'm bringing a new co-host, and they haven't appeared. So to me, the person has to have been on the show before, has to have demonstrated some level of chemistry, and is someone that you can tell your audience, like, oh, they're coming and they're going to get excited. Azar, Corinne Steffens, maybe that is a level of excitement. They could be people that could be added to the show, but they're not going to really break the, bank or make people excited. But there's also someone else I didn't mention, Joy Taylor.
Oh, if he bring her, bro.
Now, the reason why
he needs to bring Joy,
Taylor
though,
is because I think her sights are set on
like
bigger things.
Y'all. I think he should bring Joy Taylor. I think she need to get away from that sports shit and come on, talk them secrets. Because she gonna talk. Melyssa don't talk, y'all. Melyssa don't give up the juice. She ain't like with the shits. I think Joy is ready and with the shits. Because she already popping her shit like talking about prostitution should be legalized. And, like, she on the shit. She ready to pop her shit from a female. And I think she just as witty as Joe. Well, nah, she ain't as witty as Joe. She ain't fucking with Joe or Mark. She ain't fucking with him. I think she can go on, slide up in there, Melyssa. Get rid of Melyssa, because she don't give us nothing. She give us nothing. She act like she with the guys. Her whole stick is, oh, I'm standing up for the women. Nah. This is a male show, and we like to tell women the truth.
Plus, she doesn't go on Instagram Live like that. The only person of these candidates that go on Instagram Live are
Don't Call Me White Girl,
Rita chick, and Don't Call Me White Girl. So it's Mona, y'all. I'm
do
gonna
Joy,
lock it
bro.
in. It's Mona.
Ooh, if he get Joy Taylor,
Mona
bro, that's
said
gonna be
a month
epic,
and a half
bro.
ago that she would be free from her contract. She was throwing out the feelers. You don't just casually drop that in conversation unless you have some intentionality behind it. But I think there's going to be issues with this hire, largely because the Mona that existed a couple years ago seems to be different.
She was with
On
Gillian
the couch,
at
I
first.
know that she seemed irritable. She didn't seem like she enjoyed it, but she might be doing it because, hey, the Joe Budden Podcast is the biggest platform in the space. Woo. And I do believe if Mona's on the pod, it will be for a short stint, possibly not to go past midway 2026. But what does this mean for Melyssa Ford if and when Mona does join? Well, Melyssa Ford has two options. She can pout, which she has a proclivity to do, or she can stick it out and bank on the fact that none of these women have the wherewithal to deal with the constant dogpiling and the fan base that is pretty hardcore, right? Mona's never encountered a fan base like the Joe Budden Podcast. Sure, they love her now, but pretty soon they will start to turn on her just because.
Nigga, you talk about yourself. You gonna turn on them. That's what you do, nigga.
After a divorce.
That's like you be doing it, nigga.
My, you ruined a good thing. I was so happy before. The marriage was so good.
That's what you say. You the biggest one who the critics, nigga.
I'm sorry.
Fuck out of here.
That is gonna be how they do it. They're gonna say, "Oh, I miss how the show used to be when Mark used to be able to take advantage of conversations, but now Mona's interrupting with her dumb jokes. I don't know. She's ruining it. I think it was a terrible hire." But Joe also did say
Joy Taylor.
He's thinking of adding a third day to the show.
Taylor.
Now, I assume that means recording on a Monday or a Thursday and adding both a free pod and a Patreon episode. So he also said
put
that
Mona
he would
behind
be
the
splitting
pay
people
shit.
up.
Or put Melyssa behind the pay shit and let Mona go at
basically a rotating
free
cast.
crowd.
So I think Mona will likely be on that third day.
I see what you're doing.
Possibly Imani, just because he's a roamer. He's only on the Patreon. And I think Mark Lamont Hill is down to do another show because he loves the Joe Budden Podcast, not just because he likes being on the show, but he loves the access it gives him to the community he wants to talk to, which he can't find anywhere else.
Nowhere else.
That's the only reason I think he's that enthusiastic. Plus, it's something that's growing. So if Mark plays his cards right, he could be a consultant for this network.
All right, man. I'm gonna put my little spiel in at the end. All of them are great. I'm gonna give y'all my list. Joy Taylor for number one. I think he should go that route. Joy Taylor, number one. If you can't get Joy Taylor, Corinne. If you can't get Corinne, you gotta go with White Girl. Don't Call Me White Girl. And then the rest of them, the other two, I don't care which one of them after that because I don't really know them. Do the one from Paul Pierce deal. Maybe she fourth, and then the other girl. How y'all think about that? Thank you. All right, man, y'all. I'm trying to get to 6,000 subscribers, so please help me out. Please leave a comment. Please like. If you don't do anything else, please like. That's the easiest thing you can do for me to help me out. And if you really rocking with me, go ahead and hit the subscribe, man, and hit the notification bell so you can get all of my content. I want to thank all you guys for here fucking with me. Here at Loud and Wrong. Motherfucker.
I make this shit look easy. I make this
this shit look easy. I make this shit look easy. I make this shit look easy. I see what I like, then I go out and get it. I make changes, that's why I'm different. I see it before it happens, that's vision. Telling myself I know I lack